All praises due to the Most High, family. We back with another basketball breakdown. Real quick, family, before we dive into the basketball details, we're on the road to 100 YouTube subscribers. So if you're watching this, family, and you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and help us out so we can go ahead and clear that benchmark of 100 subscribers. Let's get into it, family. We had a doubleheader. The doubleheaders just feel so much more fun than, a solo game night. Although when the stakes are as high as the finals, that's fun too. But anyhow, family, we're diving into Cleveland and Detroit first, and I'm gonna come out and say, because I've been doubting the Pistons like for the whole playoffs, but they've convinced me that they're gonna secure this series. And I was kind of foolish for drinking the Harden Kool-Aid, family. That's my fault. That's my fault. But I was definitely hopeful that James Harden could come out here and, play some type of efficient basketball. But that's not the case. And it's I don't even think, because how many times did he shoot the game? He took a decent amount of shots and only 4 turnovers. He had 4 steals, so he's putting in effort, so it's not that he shied away. And this is why I'm convinced that I'm convinced because of the Pistons defense, family. That's it. It's paired with Detroit is the more physical team. And it's as simple as that. I said this maybe a couple weeks ago about the Spurs when I was breaking down the Spurs. If you are not in discussion for being one of the most physical teams, you're unofficially eliminated from contention from winning a championship. When you're going to play the Thunder and you have to play the Spurs and the Knicks are playing physical right now, Detroit is playing physical right now, I was tripping. I was going with the finesse team, the skill team, and that was wrong. That was wrong. Detroit is the more physical team. Detroit is the better defensive team. Detroit has an MVP candidate. So the writing was on the wall. I guess maybe I was just rooting for the underdog, maybe if I'm trying to save myself. But I did think that Cleveland's advantage of having 2 creators was a big advantage. But clearly the physicality and the MVP having the better player, that turned out to be the bigger advantage in this series. James Harden with another game with more turnovers than field goal makes. I told you, family, I didn't care about how many points he scored. I cared about him limiting the turnovers. Why? James Harden is so dynamic. It's a shame he gets this rap, but he just underperforms in the biggest games of his life. But the way he plays, he's either going to create a shot for himself, which most, like Donovan Mitchell can do, Luka can do, SGA can do. He is a very good facilitator. He was creating shots for Evan Mobley and Jarrett Allen. Or he gets to the line. He baits fouls. That's a very SGA can do 2 of those things. He can facilitate SGA, but his superpower is scoring in the mid-range efficiently and drawing fouls. James Harden had those 3 powers. Donovan Mitchell had 2 of them. I thought that was going to be strong enough. The other thing, family, and it goes hand in hand with the physicality. If you're Cleveland, you can't pass this threshold without getting more physical big men. They're talented big men, but they're not what this Cleveland team needs. Evan Mobley filled up the stat sheet last game, and it was great. And he looked good playing, but the style of big man play that Cleveland needs is not the style that Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley are providing. That's just my opinion, family. Maybe I haven't watched Cleveland enough, but in terms of going to the conference finals and competing for a championship, that's what they're lacking. I mean, they have some bench depth, but they need a dominant force inside. And Dean Wade, somebody's gonna have to explain that to me. Okay, I want to save some room for the Spurs in Minnesota. Go Spurs, go. Go Spurs, go. Go Spurs, go. All right, family. The Spurs closed the series out in dominating, confident fashion. And I think they're ready, family. I think they're ready. I like the formula that they're playing with. I think that it's going to be very, very tough. The Thunder are rested, and they're going to come out swinging. So this is going to be a very, very tough series. I think the Thunder's best punch is going to be game one. So can the Spurs, I mean, what is Victor? Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves. But the thing is, what we saw in these last couple games, family, was Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs attempting, their game plan was to crush Minnesota's will as soon as possible and to make them give up the fight as quickly as possible. So that's why you come out and you just feed Wemby and he's just dunking and lobs and dunks and lobs and dunks and blocks and lobs and dunks. Right? Now that worked on Minnesota because Minnesota's only got one superstar. And outside of that, I mean, Julius Randle, non-factor in this game. That's a feat, right? But just the Wolves were not at full strength, and they weren't playing particularly well. And then on top of that, the Spurs come out and dominate early, right? Whereas that was how the Spurs lost game one, is they let the Timberwolves in the game and they never put them away. What won't happen with the Thunder is they're gonna let go of the rope. The Thunder's not gonna do that because they've won a ring already. They've won 140 games in the past 2 years. Right? So I'm confident in the Spurs, but I think this is going to be a very tough and competitive series. If the Spurs can win game one, I got the Spurs in 6. But if the Thunder win game one, it's going to be a 7-game series. It just is, family. It just really is going to be a 7-game series. But I'm excited. All praises due to the Most High, family. Go Spurs, go. Peace and love.